Christmas coming up. I'm doing my best not to get swept up in the expectations, stress, pressure to buy things. So let's take a breath and think about something else for a moment. I've dug up a little reflection from this summer. Now this is actually a road. There and back there it looks like roads. But man, this gorge here, it is a road. And it was quite a working road until last fall, I guess. I think I walked here in the winter. Maybe I didn't. I cannot remember. I was shocked to come here and see how destroyed this thing is. I used to be able to drive a tractor here. And as it is now, I would certainly never drive a tractor along here. Oh, this is quite sad. This is really quite sad. It reminds me of something else I was thinking about. I was thinking that, when I walked by the sea with my baby on slippery stones, sometimes everything is slippy down there. It wasn't as bad today, but you have to be careful always, as the stones can be slippery, I think. I was thinking about the difference between living your life in a city environment where most of the structures you're walking on or driving on are human-made, and the difference between that and moving around in the terrain, where some places none of the things are man-made, and sometimes like here it is man-made, but it's falling apart. I'm not sure if I have a very big point in that, but the point in itself is the difference between moving around man-made terrain and nature, just pure nature, more or less pure nature. I find it to be a very useful activity, towards a very useful skill to move around. I kind of make it a point sometimes to move a bit around in terrain that is not man-made. You can get kind of, what is it called? In Norwegian we would call it dulled or something, as opposed to being honed. But yeah, I think you can get dulled by always moving, always walking on roads and floors. I think it's very useful to jump around on stones that are not prepared to suit your step or your average step. It was just a thought, as I've watched some channels of disabled people who are talking about the challenges of moving around the world that is not built for them, that is not built for people like them. For example, one missing a foot. The world is not built for people missing a foot. Another one is blind, and the world is not built for people that don't have sight. But the nature, who's nature made for? I think, yeah, nature is just nature, and then you have to move around it as best as you can. It's something about you do what you have to get where you're going. As opposed to whining and complaining about steps too high or too low, or yeah, it's just a thought.